Good morning and Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my channel. I'm roaming Reed. Continuing my roaming through the Middle East. I'm in Saudi Arabia at the moment. Before we start, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe and the notification bell for up and coming videos. I'm here outside my hotel on the main road that leads from the Masjid Al Haram, or the Kaaba as it's known, the Black Stone, and this is a main road to a little place called, well, not so little, of a town called Azizia. That's where I'm staying at the moment. My hotel is just hidden behind this blue hotel over there. I'll show you a little bit more about that later. But as you can see in the distance, new builds, cranes, new build here, and then old starts becoming old, and then a new focal point here, the Qatari Mosque. Stunning mosque, beautiful. Qatari, I suppose, because the Qataris have paid for it, and that's the main road that goes through there, and that's where some of the food places are. So I'm just having a look around, and I'll tell you something, it is really busy around here. They love their horns here. Horns for no reason. Everyone just blares out their horn. For some reason, they've got the left turn over here closed, and what the taxi drivers are saying to me is that they constantly keep closing the roads because the amount of worshippers that are here. I mean, today around the old masjid, it was unbelievable how busy it was. But they don't like walking around here. They don't get the concept of roaming Ree, I'm afraid. Everyone's in their cars, everything is driving. Petrol's cheap. It used to be 1 riyal for a litre, 2 riyal. And there's been an outcry, there's been demonstrations and everything, you know. So for us, two pound is like 9 riyals, and they're just paying 2 riyals for it. You know, and they're in uproar about it, but hey, you get what you're used to. But amazing the way it's been cut into the mountains. Fasting is around the corner, so I've come to find out if anyone's going to do any breakfast or eggs in the morning. At the moment I'm doing a cup of tea in the hotel because they stop it all anyway, so I've got to find out where the chap was I was speaking to the other day. You could speak English. Where's he gone? Have I passed him? I think I might have passed him. Let's have a look that way. Yeah, if he does, see what time he opens in the morning, and hopefully get some food from him. So I'm on my travels for tomorrow or the day after. Definitely the day after we'll be fasting, no matter what way you look at it. But we don't know. We don't know. Let me see. You know what? I think I've gone and lost him. I think it was this one. Right, be back in a bit. That's good. That's my breakfast sorted for the morning. What he said was 2-3 o'clock here. They're open till in the early hours in the morning, and you guys just come and pick up whatever you want. Right, you know. I'll do a video. I'll show you what it's all about. But this, and I'll introduce you to my new friend over there. He's been really kind to me. So my breakfast is at least sorted. This is the one I was telling you about, the Qatari Mosque. Look at this stunning mosque. Over there is my hotel. I'm just waiting for my cab driver, a Pakistani driver, and we're just waiting for him to turn up so I can go and see the caves again. But I thought while I'm out, I'll show you this quickly. Standing and look at the backdrop. Look at the mountain in the backdrop. The whole region is mountainous, and what they've done is they've cut the roads into the mountains. Unbelievable what they're spending. Unbelievable. And I've got to show you something. A new toothbrush. I take it everywhere with me. It's like a pen in the back of my ear. Every time I feel like it, take it out, brush my teeth. Since I've been here, believe it or not, I haven't brushed my teeth properly. I haven't brushed my teeth properly. I've been using this 3 times, 4 times a day. And I'll tell you something, my teeth have never felt better and never felt well, I don't know about freshness, but definitely taste and feel different. I'll tell you that for nothing. But I'm going to use it for a week and see how I get on with it. But so far, at the moment, so good. Just like that. Mixing with the locals leave me alone when I've got this in my mouth. They don't talk to me. The other thing, not many speak English unless you meet the workers, the actual cleaners. The cleaners, every cleaner is, car's coming. Every cleaner is from the subcontinent. They all speak Punjabi or Hindi or Urdu, but they don't speak English. But you definitely need to have one of those languages, otherwise you won't be able to negotiate anything around here. The shopping that I went to, it was all mainly Bangladeshi businesses. Look at that, that's a way to travel. No space inside, so he's travelling on top of the. As I say, they're Bangladeshis at the El Waha hypermarket, and you know what? It really was well worth it. And again, they all spoke either Hindi or Punjabi or Urdu, and you managed to negotiate some stuff. Otherwise, it wasn't easy, I'll tell you that. Only 2 criticisms with the Saudis. One, they need to improve on their communication if they want to be a real tourism hub. Well, you know, one, and second, some of the restaurants' hygiene, oh my God, non-existent. For the amount that they're spending or what they're making, it's unbelievable. But you want the better class clientele, those 2 things are going to have to improve. I was in Doha, I couldn't knock it, I tell you. Doha really amazed me, really stunning place. But it's a brand new city. This is a historical city, and you can see the history everywhere you go. And because it's such an old historical city, the buildings are older, the network's different, but the Saudis are spending, and they're spending big. I didn't appreciate how much until I've actually seen it for myself. You know, there's a lot of things the Saudis are doing, but improving, and the amount of people that are coming, I've got to take my hat off to them and say they are doing a good job. Because just a sheer number of people, it's phenomenal. These are like the subways in there here. They have it going over the road rather than underneath, whereas in Doha, everything was underneath. Cool air. This, it's steaming. It's really, really warm now as well. And because it's a built-up area here, really warm today. Really warm today. It was mid-30s today. But yeah, very nice. Here's my hotel. So, time to get a quick drink and wait for my taxi driver and brush my teeth, of course. I'm at the foot of the Jabal Al Nour, which is Mountain Al Nour, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, took shelter in a cave, which hopefully I should go and see the cave. You'll be amazed at what it is like now. Shops set up, Arab kebab, and I'm in the road here. There we go, Hira Cultural District. And there's the mountains. And as I said, this was all mountain and the road's been cut through. Right, let's see how far up we get onto the cave. Quite a few people here. I thought it may be a lot more because there's a lot of people here at the moment. All little individual shops all over, made like a proper little village. A bit like our designer villages, what we have. and the mountain in front of me. Man on a horse. As I said, in Doha, most of the Arab, most of the Turks, they love horses. They're very proud of their horses. I have to walk around, see what sort of shops there are, because you will need some water or juices up here, especially if you're going to be going up on the mountain, which I am.
في حي حراء الثقافي دع المقادير تجري في أعنتها ولا تبيتن إلا خالي البال ما بين لمحة عين والتفاتتها يغير الله من حال إلى حال فكن مع الناس كالميزان معتدلا ولا تقولن ذا عمي وذا خالي العم من أنت مغمور بنعمته والخال من كنت من أضراره خالي لا يقطع الرأس إلا من يركبه ولا ترد المنايا كثرة المال. فأهلا وسهلا بكم زوارنا الكرام في مكة المكرمة في أطهر بقعة في الأرض وهي التي ولد منها النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. صلوا على نبينا محمد.
This place is unreal to what it's become. I just hope it doesn't become a tourist trap. At the moment, like I said, it's like a designer village that's made, but my sole aim here was to come to climb the mountain. So I'm going to have a look around to see what it is. As I said before, Hira Cave was a prophet where he had the revelation for the first of the Quran, or where the Quran started as well. A really brand new building. Everything's brand spanking new now. Shiny, sparkling, as I always say, sparkling. The Holy Quran Museum. I'll have a look at that on the way down. And the whole area has got CCTV, as anything new has, but really nice. Drinks, ice cream, food, even shopping. Can't see people walking up. But I've got a few hours here anyway, so let's have a look how we get on. Trail to the cave. Now look at all the people here. And it goes up the stairs there. Camel rides as well. And then you climb up. The young chap I just spoke to, good English, he said he learnt it from YouTube. He said it'd take about 40 minutes, slow pace. That's about my pace, but look where the people are walking. Walking all the way up there. So let's go and explore. Just to show you, my toothbrush goes everywhere. It keeps me company at the moment. Yeah, so I don't feel lonely. Got my toothbrush with me. It's a caravan. Oh, one was hiding. 8 camels here. Those ones getting up as well. Here it is, Jabal Al Nour and the cave of Hira. Everything you need to know. One of the most famous mountains in Makkah, located on the east of the Grand Mosque. The mountain is a site of the cave of Hira. And if you have a look at the mountain, it's got like 2 humps as well. No other mountain is like this in Mecca, the way the 2 mountains are. So let's get up and have a look. I only come up to the first set of stairs. I'm knackered already. And the camel trail's coming back, so that wasn't very long, unless that's a different one. But look at that. What a sight to behold. This really will be once in a lifetime. Loads of people. Oh, maybe we could nick a lift. But the whole thing is mountainous. A short walk up, you come to the visitor centre of Cave Hira. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a snack shop. Drinks and stuff. So we'll just go in and out. Brief history. And we'll stop by for water on the way back out this way and back up the mountain. I'm about halfway up and I'm telling you, it's not that easy. I'm on the walkway, which has got the stairs, and then they've got the dirt track on that side as well. That's probably for the cars more than anything to go up rather than walking. That's what I've come up from. All the way down there. Here's the cultural centre. I'm all the way up here, but look at the view. I mean, how it's been cut into the mountains. Absolutely beautiful. Mountain view. And still to go up. So let's get going. Sound of the azan coming over the mountains. Unless you're here, you don't appreciate what it's like. The most soothing sound in the world, no matter what religion you're on, or what religion you're from, I should say, rather than on. There's nothing quite as soothing as a call to prayer. The view of Mecca, clock tower in the distance, and the growing city. As I said before, all surrounded by mountains and the new star hotels. Right at the top of the mountain, well, not right at the top of the mountain, they're right at the top where I can walk. There's a footpath cut into the mountain, which we're going to do next, which is just here. And it's just at the top over there. But this is the flat part of where you can actually stand. Now, so if you look down this way, that view, isolated villages or towns, I should say now. Town here, mountains, next town, mountains, and more towns in the middle there. And Mecca. Clock tower is on this side. There we go. You got the clock tower there, and that's the rest of the city. Oh gosh, it took an hour to get up here, and it weren't easy, let me tell you. But I've made it to the summit. A bit more light actually to see it properly, but typical up here. Stall sellers, table sellers, drinks, gifts, and beautiful place to pray namaz as well. Do your prayers. Nearest sight you can get to the heavens. Look at that. Amazing sight. I don't know how much you can make out because there's no lights up here. Beautiful. There is the clock tower. Look how far we are. Massive, huge city. Over this side, that was the road that we come down, and that's down there is where the Hira Cultural Centre was. And just down there is the cave entrance. I don't think I'll get anywhere near it, but there's so many people there. Even climbing up there, there's a lot of people. You can make out the clock tower in the distance, with the various things standing, and the city below. It's amazing up here, it really is. But the real surprising thing is there's maybe my old dodgy knees and ankles and feet coming up, and there's 80, 90-year-old women, old grandmas, climbing up, putting me to shame. Up and down the steps, up inside the mountain, they're everywhere. You know, that puts me to shame. So many people, so many people. It's only 7:30 and it's actually gone dark. Let me see where I'm stepping because it's a bit rocky up here. Green light going to the sky from the clock tower. Real focal point of Mecca now, the clock tower. Highest building there. Time to say goodbye to the cave Hira. It's a shame you couldn't get too much near it because the crowds were so big. But hey, I climbed the summit, so I'm pleased with that. And these guys come up here every single day. Down from Jabal Al Nour, Mountain Al Nour, the cave of Hira behind me, and I'm on my way down. Alhamdulillah, I made it to the top. Let's hope, subhanallah, I'll make it to the bottom. Oof, made it down to the bottom as well now. That took 2 hours, or just over 2 hours. Oh, it was tough going because it's all rocky up and down. My knees, my ankles, they're burning now. But you know what? At least I've done it. I can say proudly I've done the summit of the cave and back down. It wasn't easy. But then, you know, the pilgrimage is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to test you, and it's certainly done that. I'm back in the shop now. Yeah, I'm back in the shop now. So let's see if it's worth getting anything. A funny story. I was halfway up, and these girls, little girls, no more than about 6-7 years old, come up and started giving me water. And I said, no, thank you. Like, you know, I've got water in my bag. And she said, no, please take it, please take it. Gives me a hug and stuff and everything like that. And says, look, you know, I said, look, I've got no change. She said, look, doesn't matter. Even if you've got no change, just take it. You know, I felt a bit bad. So the smallest I had in my wallet was 50 reals, you know, Saudi Arabian reals. And she just started to give me bottles and bottles of water. You know, just take it. I had one small bag, and she filled up the whole bag. It weighed almost as much as me. It's a funny story. Me and my mate we were working many years ago, and they were giving out free water, and we had backpacks, and the backpacks were huge, these ones. And my mate, being a typical Scot, greedy little sweaty, he filled up his whole bag of water. It was heavier than him. He couldn't even pick it up to put it on his back. Both of us had to lift it up, get him underneath it, and he got it on his back. He said, yeah, I'm not giving away free water. Honestly, it was that scenario, and I just thought of him. If you ever watch this, that's you're my brother. I'll always remember that one, no matter how long I live for. This is down the bottom of the summit. This is where you had like the designer village, just down there. I doubt if it's open now, but we'll have a look. And there's a monument in the middle. Finally, time to leave the Hira Cave. Progress, I suppose. It's definitely different. A designer sort of village, and then olden style cave, and the walk up. No doubt it will change again. But a very good day, and honestly, well worth the visit. And especially the climb as well. Wasn't easy, but managed it in about an hour, which was good going. But I saw proper old grannies going up, so can be achievable. You know, they couldn't even walk. There were people with walking sticks who were at the top, where I was really surprised. But fair play to them, they all made it.